I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A West Point employee was killed this morning following a two-car collision on Route 9W in the town of Highlands near West Point's Stony Lonesome Gate entrance. State police say a vehicle driven by 50-year-old Helena Symbolic of Monroe, who most recently was known as Galena O'Connell, veered off the southbound lanes and into the northbound lanes of 9W, where the vehicle was hit by a car driven by 40-year-old Stephen Bailey of Fort Montgomery. Symbolic was pronounced dead after being rushed to Keller Army Hospital. Bailey was sent to Westchester Medical Center for treatment of internal injuries. Investigators say drugs, alcohol, or excessive speed were apparently not factors in the fatal crash. That section of Route 9W was shut down for more than 4 hours. The man convicted in a high-profile double murder case in northeastern Pennsylvania has been sentenced to death. Former Monroe County Corrections Officer Michael Parrish faces the death penalty for the fatal shooting of his girlfriend, Victoria Adams, and his 19-month-old son back in July of 2009. Parrish's attorneys had claimed the shootings happened in the heat of the moment, triggered by a personality disorder. The jury concluded the killings were premeditated. Parrish's infant son had undergone a heart transplant prior to the murders. A date for Parrish's execution will be set within 3 months. A psychiatric exam has been ordered for Todd Sinclair, the 27-year-old Village of Florida man who is facing a murder charge for the fatal shooting of a Port Jervis man last year. Sinclair requested the exam through his attorney, who told Judge Nicholas DeRosa that his client believes he needs a psychiatric evaluation. Sinclair is accused of gunning down 21-year-old Randy Kaiser back in February of 2011. Prosecutors say Sinclair followed Kaiser's car, cut him off on a Port Jervis street where he confronted him, then shot him after Kaiser returned to his car. Judge DeRosa said he would attempt to speed up the scheduling of the evaluation in order to maintain the scheduled trial date of April 17th. Tonight's the night the Middletown Common Council will hear from residents about their proposed dog insurance law. Public hearing begins at 8 p.m. at City Hall on a proposal that, if passed, would require renters to get $100,000 worth of liability insurance on dogs weighing more than 50 pounds. City officials, including Public Works Commissioner Jacob Tawil, say the law is needed because of a rise in dog bite incidents, many involving pit bulls or pit bull mixes. Tawil says members of his department have been attacked in the past.
So we're extremely vulnerable. One time I was in the street, and the deputy commissioner was just coming out of his pickup truck, and here comes a pit bull, jumps him and attacks him and bites him and all that stuff. So basically we're sick and tired of being food for these vicious animals to munch on us. We have to make sure that people are held accountable to the behavior of their animals. You know, animal is an animal. You got to hold somebody accountable. We just cannot continue like this.
Tawil says Middletown police will be issuing mace to his employees as a way to fend off any future attacks. The liability insurance would cost renters between $200 and $300 a year. Landlords would be responsible for enforcing the law. And the issue isn't sitting well with some members of the Middletown Landlords Association, whose leaders say the proposal is the latest in a series of hostile actions directed towards city landlords and tenants. In Sullivan County, State Police have charged 2 Livingston Manor men with felony burglary following a break-in Monday at the La Minette Bungalow colony on Wade Road in Liberty. According to police, troopers responding to the call of a burglary in progress discovered the men, 47-year-old Peter DeLauro and 26-year-old James Slater, removing pipes and plumbing fixtures from inside a bungalow building. And the pair are being held without bail in Sullivan County Jail. It was another opportunity for Orange County Executive Ed Diana to promote his positions on 2 big county issues. The county exec was in Port Jervis Monday night, the 3rd and final community forum, where he stated his case for construction of a new government center in Goshen and explained the reasons behind his decision to sell the county-owned Valley View nursing home to a private operator. Diana told the audience that declining reimbursement rates and rising expenses made the Valley View sale necessary. But a Valley View employee at the meeting, Christy Reiser, says employees are worried about their employment future. Now, as for the future of the government center, Diana says he'll go along with whatever the county legislature decides to do. Representatives from area environmental groups got the chance to voice issues of concern during a sit-down with Hudson Valley Congresswoman Nan Hayworth Monday. Those with Scenic Hudson want a more extensive review of the dredging project that's removing cancer-causing PCBs from the Hudson River in order to determine if the cleanup is working. Others at the table want Hayworth to take a lead role in the push for land conservation in the Highlands region and to press for more federal funding to repair deteriorating infrastructure, including wastewater treatment plants. And if you want to be a part of a Guinness World Record attempt, you will want to be on the walkway over the Hudson June 9th. Monday, walkway officials formally announced plans to recruit 3,000 people who will be part of what is hoped to be the longest line of people performing the same dance at the same time and place. In this case, the dance of choice will be the hokey pokey.
Right foot out, push your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Registration fee of $15 and sponsorship money will go towards walkway improvements, including a visitor center and permanent restrooms. The hokey pokey dancers will attempt to break the current record held by more than 2,300 people in Estonia who simultaneously performed a traditional folk dance. Sunshine should continue to dominate our weather for the rest of the week. It'll be partly sunny Wednesday with temperatures up around 60 degrees. Thursday will be mostly sunny with the highs in the mid-50s. Wherever news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online and get an edge on the day tomorrow by reading the Times Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.